Face this way.
Alright guys, we are now standing in front of the Parthenon. At the approximate position of the Parthenon was built, there was first another building that was burned by the Persians while it was still under construction in about 480 BC. They assumed this building was also dedicated to Athena. After its destruction, many of the ruins were built to fortify the north end of the Acropolis. The massive foundation was made of limestone and the columns were made of Panhellenic marble. It was a material used for the first time. The classical Parthenon was constructed in 447 BC and it didn't end until 432 BC, although decorations were continued after that until about 430. The architecture was done by Actinos and Kailey and dedicated to Athena. The main function of the building was actually to shelter the statue of Athena, which is made of gold and ivory.
And who was the sculptor?
Huh?
Who was the sculptor?
I believe, the sculptor of Athena?
Yeah.
Did it start with a V?
Well, same one as Olympia, Phidias.
Oh, yep.
He did this one as well as the one in Olympia.
The Parthenon construction cost the Athenian treasury 469 silver talents. Although we don't have an equivalent of a talent, it was cited that one talent was the cost to build a trireme, which was the most advanced warship at that time. The Athens at that time had an income of 1,000 talents with 6,000 in reserve. The Parthenon was 8 columns in the front and back and had 17 columns on the side. This number played an important role in spacing between the columns and the height of the Parthenon. The cella was unusually large to accommodate the oversized statue of Athena, making the front and back porches much smaller than normal. A line of 6 Doric columns lined the front and back porch, while a colonnade of 23 smaller Doric columns surrounded the statue and a 2-storied arrangement. This played an important role in how the visitors were viewing everything as they were walking up to and around the Parthenon. The columns behind the statue was unusual in this time because they used both Doric and Ionic columns. The larger size made a dramatic backdrop for double-decked columns instead of just a wall behind Athena. The back room sheltered Athena's treasury, and this was supported by the 4 Ionic columns. Although it wasn't seen very often, it was used, however, very rare. The use of Doric and Ionic elements together gave the Parthenon a perfect balance between austere and delicacy. Because temples were made to be only viewed from the outside, the Parthenon was made in a way that the aesthetic elements made a smooth transition from the exterior to the interior that housed the Chrysanthemum statue. Although I could go on and on about what you would see as you approached it, I'm not going to make you guys all listen to it, but if you want to know, just come up and ask me. The architects made the Parthenon with a dramatic flair, keeping the movement of a visitor in mind as he approached the temple. The arrangement of the temple, the monumental sculptures of the pediment, the detailed frieze, and the motions of the visitors were choreographed to prepare them for the ultimate glimpse of a majestic Athena and to maximize